It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good morning and welcome to Friday's Travel and Cruise Industry Podcast on this, the 28th day of February, 2025, coming to you from Bedford County, Virginia, brought to you by Will U.S., the owner of Scooter Round, and by chilliescruises. Us folks are having a pretty good morning today. You can probably tell there's a little more life in my voice, which is a good sign. Still struggling with breathing a little bit. Still struggling with coughing, which the coughing, I think, is beyond the sick cough now and is back to where I'm having trouble with the treatments that I'm taking. So I'm working on trying to narrow down which one of the several treatments might be causing the cough. It's a little different cough, but anyway, I'm feeling a ton better. All right, we have several stories this morning. The lead story is Princess invites the crew for their newest ship. Also today, HAL Expands Japanese Venue. Cutting fuel and emissions by Carnival. Itinerary Adjustment for Disney Treasure. Tax exemption rescinded. And Tulum Mayor shores up security. That and lots more here at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Today, folks, is National Chocolate Souffle Day. I don't know if there's anybody in Lynchburg area that does chocolate souffles. I've never seen them. It's not something we do here at the house. So I probably can't participate in that today. But if you're where you can get a chocolate souffle, go get one. All right, this day in history in 1827, folks, going back a few years before I was born. Goodness. Baltimore, Maryland merchants chartered the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, the first railroad in America to offer commercial service to both people and freight. They hoped to better compete with New York for trade from the West. Well, that's still going on today. All right, guys, if you're listening via the podcast, you can always access the podcast via my blog, which is accessadventure.net, or wherever you get your podcasts from. All the big guys have us. All you have to do is search for travel and cruise industry news, and up pops the old fat guy. Places like TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podchaser, Pandora, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, any of them. Just search, and there I am. If you are listening to the podcast, there's always a link so you can jump over to the description. There's a link in the description so you can jump over to the video feed. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to take a look at interviews or clips or pictures that we're using on today's show. So, all right, we got not a great deal of news this morning, but a little. So let's see, making sure that there's not any issues with audio. It appears that everything is going well now. I may have gotten past those issues now, but anyway, I will be back and get started with today's news after a quick break from one of our fine network sponsors. All right, we're going to start today from our friends over at Princess. And there's some interesting parts to the story, folks. Princess Cruises has officially invited its crew members to join the startup team for the newest ship, the Star Princess. In a letter sent to teams across Princess Cruise fleet, the company announced, Star Princess is almost ready to make her grand debut, and we want you to join the inaugural team. This exceptional vessel is the second ship in the new Sphere class and packed with stunning features that are designed to delight guests and teammates alike. Crew members interested in working on the Star Princess must complete an online survey. This has been open all week, which will remain open until midnight tonight. The selection process will then be conducted by shoreside operations and planning teams, with final selections expected to be completed by the end of May. The hallmarks that made her twin sister, Sun Princess, a standout among the ships launched in 2024, will also be present on Star Princess. Key features include the dome, the arena, and the sphere, all designed to elevate the guest experience. However, it's not just about the guests. Crew members will also benefit from improved living conditions, including private bathrooms, no more shared facilities, modern accommodations with Wi-Fi access points, USB ports, and lockable storage in cabins, a split-level recreation area complete with an outdoor bar, an upgraded crew gym, and dedicated entertainment spaces. The Star Princess is currently under construction at Fincantieri Shipyard in Monfalcone, Italy. The ship is scheduled for delivery in September of 2025. One of the things I found interesting about this, guys, was the fact that it was first time to my knowledge that they do an actual invitation to their employees to find out the ones that would like to go to the new ship. And maybe have just missed out on that in the past, but I wasn't aware of it. I was aware of the tremendous improvements to crew facilities on this class of ship, but I didn't know about the invitation. Next time we get Elizabeth on the phone, somebody help me remember to ask her specifically about that. What is the normal procedure when a ship comes out, when a line comes out with a new ship on getting crew to that specific ship? Interesting. Anyway, looking forward to seeing the Star Princess. One of the fascinating aspects of cruising the Columbia and Snake Rivers is transiting through 8 distinct locks to bypass massive hydroelectric dams. Along your 465-mile journey, you will change 738 feet in elevation, more than 8 times the elevation change of the entire Panama Canal. The locks measure 675 feet in length, 86 feet in width, accommodating up to 4 shipping barges with a total cargo capacity equal to 140 jumbo train cars or 538 semis. As you cruise through these locks, you will not only traverse the scenic beauty of the Pacific Northwest, but also engage with the monumental achievements that have defined the region's development. Each lock and dam tell a story of ambition, innovation, and the complex balance between human progress and environmental stewardship. To learn more about how you can experience locks and dams on our 9-day Columbia and Snake River cruise or our 7-day Columbia River Gorge cruise, call me at 434-258-9264. American Cruise Line, small ship cruising, done perfectly. Carnival Corporation has taken a deep dive into cutting fuel costs and emissions with a mix of new hull designs, advanced technology, and underwater drones. The cruise company provided an update on its efforts to reduce emissions across its various cruise lines, including Carnival, Holland America, Princess, Seabourn, Aida, Costa, Cunard, and P&O. Upcoming enhancements are expected to reduce drag, fuel consumption, and greenhouse gases emissions across this global fleet. We're not just tinkering here, says Lars Lowen, Chief Maritime Officer of Carnival Corporation. We're looking at every available area for improvement on how our cruise ships operate. Lowen says the company will combine state-of-the-art hull designs advanced propulsion technology, and years of experience to enhance the fleet's performance. Hey, to all my sushi friends, if takoyaki, a dish featuring tempura octopus, cabbage, tonkatsu sauce, mayo, and bonita flakes sounds delicious, you'll very likely be tempted to try out Holland America's Line's expanding dining venue, a specialty sushi bar. The premium cruise brand is all set to roll out the Morimoto by Sea sushi bar on 4 of its ships through June of 2025. The sushi bar concept was introduced at the same time the Morimoto by Sea specialty restaurant debuted on board the New Amsterdam in 2023, but was limited to just that one ship. In the coming months, the additional ships will offer the 12-seat specialty sushi bar. Vessels that will feature the new venue are the Rotterdam, the Koningsdam, Nieuwstatendam, and Eurodam. Morimoto by Sea is in partnership between Holland America Line and Japanese celebrity chef Masahiro Morimoto, the star of Iron Chef and Iron Chef America. Want to give it a try? Give me a call, 434-258-9264, and we'll work it out. The cruise line has reached out to book guests on the May 23rd, 2026 departure of Disney Treasure with an itinerary adjustment. The change is a port flip-flop, and the sailing is more than a year away, giving guests plenty of time to adjust their travel plans and expectations if necessary. The notification says the itinerary of your cruise has recently been modified by swapping the days the ship will visit Tortola, British Virgin Islands, and St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. There are also no changes to the ship's planned times for departure or return to Port Canaveral.
Experience Alaska at an affordable rate. VR1 balconies are only $1,289, including taxes and port charges. MSC Poesia sails from Seattle, May 25th, 2026. Book now. Call 434-258-9264 or go to bit.ly/Poesia Alaska 1.
Ketchikan, Alaska will soon begin collecting a sales tax on items sold on board cruise ships while the vessels are docked in the harbor. In 2003, the port exempted cruise ships from having to fork over the 2.5% local tax, but on February 24th of this year, the Ketchikan Borough Assembly voted to rescind that exemption. The new policy puts Ketchikan in line with other Alaska cruise ports that currently charge a sales tax, such as Juneau, Sitka, and Skagway. By voting to approve the ordinance that reverses the 20-year-plus policy, the city expects to collect up to $300,000 per year from the sales tax. Having the exemption in place meant that guests who bought goods from local onshore merchants were paying a local sales tax, but those who purchased the items on the ship did not. The reinstatement of the tax levels the playing field, supporters say. Now, my question about this is that when I was in Ketchikan last, I thought everything on the ship shut down, as it does in most ports. So you can't buy goods or services. I suppose you can't buy drinks. That could be considered if you don't have a drinks package. But I don't see where this is that beneficial to Ketchikan one way or the other. Maybe there's just something that I'm not seeing. Or maybe it has to do with purchased alcohol on board. Who knows? Tulum's coastline is about to see a significant security upgrade with the upcoming deployment of a dedicated beach police force. On Tuesday, Mayor Diego Castañon Trejo confirmed that the specialized unit known as the Executive Police will soon be in place, exclusively tasked with patrolling the beaches of the municipality's hotel zone. The announcement came during the 10th ordinary session of the Tulum City Council, where Castañon Trejo revealed that the first group of officers, totaling 22, have successfully completed the required police evaluations in Chetumal and are now prepared to begin patrolling the beaches on one of Mexico's most popular tourist destinations. Tulum was recently mentioned in the U.S. spring break travel advisory. Universal Epic Universe opens May 22nd, 2025. Select tickets and packages are on sale now. Boy, this is a whole new game, folks. 4 parks, a whole new Universal experience. This changes everything. Now with 4 amazing theme parks, spectacular theme hotels, and more, Universal Orlando offers an entire week's worth of awesome and one complete vacation destination. Universal Epic Universe opening May 22nd, 2025. Give me a call for tickets and packages on sale now. 434-258-9264. And we'll visit the Universal Epic Universe. All right, guys, that's going to put an end to today's news. So let's jump over here in the chat room while my voice is still hanging in there and see who's with us today. Hot Air Tom's with us. Good morning, Hot Air. There's Bob. Hi, Bob. Gary Older Than Dirt's here. Gretchen out in Ohio. Hi, Gretchen. There's Mike from the other side of the pond. Good to hear strength in your voice, at least, albeit croaky. Yep, it's clearly getting better, Mike. The main thing is, even though the voice is still not that great, is that I feel better. So that helps a lot. Kelly, a New Yorker in Massachusetts, says, good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Good to have you with us. Bob says, glad you're feeling better. Yeah, oh man. Tell you what, this has been a rough little bit for me. But yeah, it's good to be back, even though I'm still using a lot more oxygen than I was. But it's, I'm feeling good. There's Steve out in Kentucky, says, good morning. At Fort Lauderdale, getting ready to head back to Louisville. Had a great cruise on Enchanted Princess. Good to hear it, Steve. Fafa Sessi says, I need you to be a friend. That's a bummer. Hot Air says, all you need to do is book one of Chillie's advertised cruises, and we will all friend you on the cruise. Yeah, that'd work. We could do that. There's Todd. Good morning, Todd. Roger says, hi from Jacksonville, 66 degrees. And there's Joanne with us, too. It's going to be a little cooler here today. I'm not cold, but it's going to be cooler, a little cooler tonight. It's been a really pretty couple days, though. Sonny just popped in down in Mississippi. Hi, Sonny. Always good to see you, my dear. Hey, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. Again, as you can tell, we're getting better. Every day we're getting better. And I'll stay on top of things this weekend. If we have any news, I'll do another live. Might do a pop-up live as I keep playing with things, trying to improve things considerably. You probably noticed there's been a little bit of difference in some of our commercial offerings as well. Sonny says, have a great weekend. Hot Air Tom says today is the 28th, 30 days until we depart for New York on Amtrak. That's correct. I got 30 days to get completely back better. So, but anyway, we're looking forward to the next little trip on the Epic. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, think about cruising, and hopefully one day soon we'll all get together on the high seas. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'll see you sometime this weekend or Monday, whichever comes first. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thumbs up, everybody. Hit that thumbs up. Have a great weekend and a great Friday. Later, y'all.
I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chilliescruises.